As by now we know about air mass, about the source, and also we know about the classification. So now we are going to talk about two air mass that enormously actually affect United States weather: continental polar (CP) and continental Arctic (CA). So by the name CP, the first letter is smaller c, which means that is producing from continent. The second one, continental Arctic, is also C. That's also from the continent. So assumedly, the air mass would be dry, and as the second letter P and A, so the air would be very cold. The bitter cold weather that invades southern Canada and United States in the winter is actually associated with continental polar and continental Arctic air mass. These air masses originate over the ice and snow-covered region of the Arctic. Northern Canada and Alaska, where the long clear nights allow for a strong radiational cooling of the surface. Air in contact with the surface become quite cold and stable. Since little moisture is added to the air, it is also quite dry, and the dew point temperature are often less than -30 degree, or we can say -22 degree Fahrenheit. Eventually, a portion of this cold air breaks away, and under the influence of the airflow, up, upper airflow, this air mass moves southward with high pressure and an enormous amount of air mass. As the cold air moves into the interior plane of the continent, there are no topographic barrier to restrain it. So it continuously moves southward and brings a frigid temperature, very cold temperature. As the air mass moves over the warm land to the south, the air temperature moderately, slightly, it become heated below. Let's talk about the winter situation. In the winter, the generally fair weather accompanying polar continent and Arctic air mass, because of the stable nature of the atmosphere, upper atmosphere. Sinking air developed above the large dome of the high pressure. The subsiding air warms by compression and creates warmer air. Okay, now we'll be talking something that really affect and very dramatically influence the weather of the east coast, east side of the United States. The continental polar and Arctic air mass occurs along the eastern coast of the United States. The air reads up and over the lower Appalachian mountain. Turbulence, mixing, and compressional heating together increase the air temperature on the downwind side of the Appalachian mountain. As a result, if you are looking at the picture, a the city located to the east of the Appalachian mountain usually do not experience the temperature as low as on the west side. So in the Philadelphia, somewhere on the eastern side of the mountain, with an air temperature would be 14 degree to 16 degree Fahrenheit, warmer, and it in the western side of the mountain, the temperature is -2 degree Fahrenheit. So that's air mass changes the temperature enormously in the same location. The continental polar air that moves into the United States is summer time has much different than the winter time. The source region remains the source same, but the air in the summer is now will be accompanied by long summer day and the melted snow and warm land. Also at the same time, a huge amount of latent heat will add to the air mass. The air is only moderately cool and surface evaporation adds the water vapor to the air. The summertime continental polar air brings actually relief from the oppressive like heat occurring in the eastern side. As cooler air lower the air temperature to more comfortable level. Daytime heating warms the lower layers, producing surface instability, and we see some kind of rainfall or cumulus clouds. Okay, in summary, we can say that polar and Arctic air mass are responsible for the bitterly cold winter weather in the United States we get sometime. When the air mass originate over the Canadian Northwest Territories, the frigid air brings record-breaking low temperature. So, the continental Arctic and continental polar air mass has immense effect, and also these types of air mass coupled with some time and give us some lake effect snow. We'll be talking about that.